Hey guys, Dan Hood, Big DH 2000 here. Sometime back, uh, Andy Pandy, as he goes by on the forum, called me up. He had a Tube Master Sniper core, if you will. It was a half-inch core that somebody had run through the router in aluminum and rounded the edges so that it could be used as a flat pocket slingshot. Um, he wasn't very fond of it that way. He wanted some scales on it. As you know, once a core has been routed and rounded over on the edges, it makes life a lot more complicated. So let's look at it and I'll explain what's happened. Okay, first off, there we go. It's finally cleared up. I've seen this done before to one of these, so I did the same thing. It's black G10. Okay. I had to ream this hole a lot bigger to get rid of all the round over that had been done on it, because there was no way to use it very well and get it done right. Besides, the bigger hole allows more flexibility to move around and do what you need to. I was gonna sand it down to get rid of the round over, but then you can see by then the round over would have been, the core left would have been less than 1/8 of an inch, and it wouldn't work well for the tubes up here. I'd have had to do a lot more. Probably nothing that would have worked safely, and so I wanted to keep it to where these forks were just the half-inch aluminum. So I decided not to sand it down. I also thought about tucking in the G10 a little bit, which you can sometimes do. But even that, I've seen that done before, and I don't like the nasty bump that happens. So what I ended up doing is I put the G10 on, and then I filled in the gap with resin. Okay. Now, I tried black resin at first, but it all fell out. It didn't glue well because you need really strong resin to go in there, and you almost need it at full strength. You start mixing in any kind of dye or anything like that, it weakens, and because it's so thin and small, it falls out. Whereas if you just put the resin and the glue in straight, it holds just fine. So I did that. So this is more of a steampunk variation. It's meant to be a hardcore shooter. It's not meant to be, a shelf queen pretty. This is more something to throw in your pocket, something to carry around, and that's how Bill Hayes built most of his shooters anyway. They were meant to be used, not meant to be decorating a mantle somewhere. But anyway, I've still got to get some lanyard. I've run out of black paracord. I'll take care of that in a minute. And then this will be going. It's 600 grit. I went all the way down to 1500. I polished it. Did not like the look. It didn't blend well with the resin. And I don't know, it just didn't look good. So I went back to 600 grit, gave it a nice satin smooth finish. It's smooth as a baby's behind, guys. There's no worries there. All I did to the forks was lightly sand them. They are the way they were originally. I did go in and clean out the inside a bit because it was a bit rough, and I rounded the edges so that it wouldn't wear tubes out as fast. That's it, guys. It's more of there's a very industrial slingshot, which is maybe a little different for me. You guys are used to seeing the high finesse polish, sparkly things, but I don't know. I just felt like that wouldn't be right. Bill Hayes has always built solid workhorse slingshots. That's his specialty. So I tried to stay true to his to the way he would have built it. Anyway, I hope you like it, Andy. It's heading your way. It works. I've already tubed it up and tried it. It's definitely a thumper. Take care.